Oh, hey, it's Sarah, your national trainer over here at Uvelux Tanning and Support. Today, I just want to pop on for a quick presentation all about social media post ideas for tanning salons. This is the number one reason I hear from you guys as to why you're not interacting with your social media on a regular basis is you just don't know what to post about. And I mean, that's okay. So I thought I would put together this little presentation to hopefully give you some inspiration, some fresh ideas, so you can get back to posting on a regular basis and, hopefully start to grow your business. Now, all that being said, if you're looking for a training that's a little more in-depth and about all things social media, I mean like statistics and algorithms and all the different platforms and how they can work for you, a couple of our manufacturers have actually put together those trainings already. I'd be more than happy to share those links with you. If you want to reach out, my contact info will be at the end of this presentation. So let's get going. We're going to start things off with core social media content types, right? What is the message you're trying to convey? So promotions, pretty straightforward. This content promotes your salon with direct response content and strong calls to action. The goal is to have someone purchase your product or service. This type of post can be really effective, but you need to be strategic about how often you use it. One of the most common mistakes I see salons make is posting only this type of content, okay? It's boring. Even your most loyal clients will unfollow you if all you're posting is back-to-back promotions, right? So let's take a look at some of the other types of content. Educational posts are a great way to show your clients how your expertise can help solve their problems. You can do this by sharing a product or service information, answering a frequently asked question, demonstrate how to do something, or even just a quick tip. Consider what your ideal client would find helpful, not just what you want to tell your clients. The trick with this type of post is to keep it from sounding like a generic sales pitch to no one in particular. Inspirational posts. These tell a story and stir emotions. Share your struggles and journey to success. Mark a milestone of your business. Share how your business or product has transformed lives. This type of content is humanizing, relatable, and will help to strengthen the relationship between you and your clients. Last but not least, entertaining content. This should be trendy, fun, and highly shareable. This type of content doesn't have to be directly related to your business or come with a sales pitch, as long as it still appeals to your clientele. Stay up to date with current social media trends and leverage them for your business. Put your own spin on trending dances, hashtags, songs, sound clips, and challenges. Right? Make it fun. Who knows? You could even go viral. Okay, so let's jump right into some of these social media post ideas for tanning salons. I'm going to start with some of the basic ones, the obvious ones, right? Things like direct offers and calls to action, right? Post about something that you have going on right now that your followers may not know about. Talk about it and give them a very direct call to action. So this is going to be things like promotions, right? Sales that you have going on. This could be a new item alert, something that you've just added to your product mix. This could also be something as straightforward as a contest or a giveaway. You're going to want to promote in-salon events. Okay, again, this one might be a no-brainer, but it's surprising to me how often you have salons that have in-salon events. Wow. But they're not talking about it on their social media, right? They're not promoting it. They're not taking advantage of that free advertising. You want to be announcing these things at least once a week in advance to be giving people, that heads up. It's not the day of or they just missed it sort of thing, right? Make sure to take advantage of this free platform to drive foot traffic through your door. And then don't forget to post throughout the day, right? Showing what clients who haven't yet stopped by what they're missing. It's a great way to highlight any contest winners as well, right? And think about it too, think of your social media as a way to directly communicate with all of your clientele who are following you, right? We had a lot of issues with all the mandates and closures and limitations over the past couple of years. So we had a lot of salons that were like, I'm open, but people don't know I'm open, or they're calling, or they're not showing up because they thought I was closed. I mean, use it to just promote and say, hey, we're still here, right? We're ready to tan you. Come on in. Okay, product options or style. So this isn't just like, hey, I'm going to post one bottle of lotion and tell you a little bit of in a blurb and put little emojis on it and what have you. This is just a little bit of aside from that. You're just posting different options of the same type of product. Let me show you what I mean. So this could be different sunless retail products, right? So you're going to feature the version that's a lotion, the version that's a spray, and the version that's a foam, right? Not everybody realizes that they can get an at-home sunless application with these different types of formats, right? This could also be something as straightforward as the different types of facial lotions, right? Highlighting that there's a difference between a delayed bronzer, an intensifier, or something that's just cosmetic. The other version of this too is you could highlight a collection. So for instance, you could show all of the different hot products that you have, right? You have the hybrid, you have the naturally, as well as the new black. All right, you guys, this is one of my favorites. I know that this is not anything like new or exciting. I'm sure you've seen this before, but if you have never done a lotion order unboxing video, or what I hope is a Uvalux haul video, right? You got to get on it. These are super fun. You know, I know from my years working in salons that the best day is the day that that big old box comes through your doors, right? You get to crack it open, pull out all those amazing lotions, sniff all the new products, right? Get them all organized, get the stickers on them, get them put into inventory. Your shelves look full and beautiful and wonderful. It's just the best day ever, right? I love lotion order day. Well, share that enthusiasm with your clients, right? Opening packages is always exciting. It doesn't matter. This is why unboxing videos are so popular online, right? So, you know, get excited. You know, new products are coming in, a restock arrives, share this with your clients, right? This also gives you an opportunity to introduce your clients to what's new and exciting, right? What did you just bring in? And this is a really great way to kind of roll an organic little sales pitch in. You'd be like, oh God, we just got the new DS LVX. The bronzers on this are insane. It has tattoo protection. It's incredible. The skincare is wild, blah, 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 right? But it is very organic, right? You're not just like, hi, this is LVX and it's going to do this for you, right? It's just a little more fun. It's cool. The other thing too is this type of video will really create demand. When a client sees that you may just have received a limited stock on some of the newer products or stuff that maybe has been sold out for a while, right? Just say to them like, oh, you can see we only got 3 of this new LVX in stock. They won't last long. If you've been waiting to get yours, hurry in today. I've literally seen this happen in real life, okay? There's a salon here in British Columbia, and she did regular unboxing videos, and she's like, people show up that day. Like, they're there ready to buy because they saw that I just got this fresh stock in. That's the other thing too. This is a simple way to remind your clients like, yeah, your stock does turn over, right? Even though you may think that you're seeing the same bottles on the shelf like months and months and months and months, it's like, no, they are turning over. Like we've sold 5 of those, right? This new stuff in, it just happens to be in the same position on your shelf, right? So just reminding your clients like, hey, our stock is fresh. All right, next up is testimonials or reviews. Now this can be a written review or a video. Share the positive feedback you receive, right? Now, if it's a long review, select a powerful quote and turn it into a cool graphic, and then add the entire review to the post below the graphic, right? So this one here was a lovely review for us for a couple of years ago from Chantel, and I pulled this beautiful quote here. She says, love this company so much for making me feel like part of the family. Thank you, Chantel. Next up is employee feature. Now, please, this is not just like, here's a picture of Michelle. She's new. She's going to be working on Tuesdays. And like her with her thumb up, okay? This is a little more involved, right? It's featuring your employee. Once a month, highlight one of your employees, what they do for you, what their personal goals and aspirations are. Do they have any hidden talents or party tricks? And of course, how much of an asset they are to your salon. Now, not only will your employee feel appreciated, but it's an opportunity to introduce your team to your clients and followers in a really fun and interesting way. But of course, make sure you have the employee's consent ahead of time. Next up, frequently asked questions, okay? Address the questions we hear in the salon every day and make those frequently asked questions a thing of the past. This can be a video with either you alone or, acting out the question and answer with a client or another employee. This also could be something as simple as a graphic or text, right? Make it quick and easy to understand. And you got to remember too, like you've probably seen a version of this post already where it looks like a screenshot of somebody asking a question in the DM and then you're answering it in a video. You don't have to wait for someone to ask. Newsflash, you can just, plant those questions that you want to talk about that day, right? So, whatever information that you want to push out to your followers, right? Do it in a frequently asked question format. So I put together some of the frequently asked questions we, of course, hear in the salon every day to give you a little reminder, a little inspiration. So, will a spray tan make me look orange? Why do I need to use a tanning lotion? Why are some tanning lotions so expensive? What are the different types of bronzers? How long should I wait to shower after I tan? Why do I have to wear eyewear? How often should I come tanning? Why do I have to wait 24 hours to UV tan again? Your tan looks great, right? What lotion or equipment do you use? How do I keep my tan from fading? All right, next up is behind the scenes. This is another one of my faves. These are videos that feature an activity, a product, or program that's used daily in salon, something that maybe your clients wouldn't normally be aware of. Share a little insight into everyday life at the salon, right? And these are things that you probably think are like a little boring or mundane or monotonous because you see them and interact with them every day. But the behind the scenes is really engaging and really cool. Like I've caught myself following, this woman out of Canada who makes scrunchies, right? Her content's really cool. Like, why am I interested in a girl who makes scrunchies? But like, I totally am. Her stuff is really, really cool. Or like, there's this woman on TikTok who makes rugs of all things. And she like projects this little image and she, all the videos are kind of like ASMR, right? So it's like her drawing on a marker and designing the rug and then her like super cool, like rug punching yarn machine. And like even something as simple as like her cleaning it and oiling it and prepping it, like just really cool. So like, just kind of think outside the box on these. So this could be something like the sanitizer that you use and how it's used on equipment, right? This one too, you could make fun with like different sounds or like songs and things like that or little dances as you're cleaning the bed. How to properly clean your sunless handheld. Think of this as like a time lapse, right? Taking apart all the pieces, cleaning it out. It's kind of like that before and after too, where like it might be grungy and a little bit of solution on it, and then it's all like sparkly and clean after. Something like the booking software use and how it makes your life at the salon easier. Like seriously, like little just business insider quick tips, you never know who that could help, right? Maybe there's one of your clients out there that's running their own small business and they're like, oh my God, this mind, body, soul thing is like so super cool. Like I should get on board with that, right? And then this could also be something like a lamp change time lapse. I know lamp changes are not like the most super fun thing to do. It can be a little strenuous at times. But this is also a side of things that your clients don't normally see, right? So like setting up your phone and doing a cool little time lapse. This also gives you the opportunity to highlight the fact like, hey, we've got fresh lamps, right? Again, it's all about like giving this cool information that also has a little bit of a promotion or like some good info to be sharing, right? Other one too is doing a salon tour. I love this idea, what it's like POV from walking into your salon, meeting someone at the front desk, going down the hallways, checking out all the different rooms, right? This really gives especially clients who have never, like potential clients, I should say, that insider scoop on what it's like to come into your salon. I know for me, like before I rejoined the tanning industry here in British Columbia and looking for a tanning salon to visit myself, it's like sometimes a website doesn't give you the vibe, right? Unless you see like the images of the inside of the salon, you really don't know what you're in for. So doing a cool, like even if it's a sped up video, right? It's one of those ones that just has music and you're just kind of walking through with like an employee, you'll at least get that vibe and be able to showcase how cool, unique, and amazing the inside of your salon is. Next one is a great one. This is causes that matter. This is going to help to bring attention to a cause, charity, or fundraiser that matters to you. This is also a great way to show your clients a little more about you, and also it'll get more people involved in these causes that matters to you. Another great one is highlighting others, shining the light on a client or other local business. Now, this can be a short bio, how your salon helped them, or a collaboration. Highlighting others makes them feel great and will also encourage the client or business to share your post with their followers, extending your reach. Another one is before and after. So this is a transformational post. Now, as part of the wellness beauty industry, we're at an advantage for this type of posts, right? However, don't just limit yourself to just like client results before and after, okay? This could be something a little more like what your lotion shelves look like before and after a restock, right? Maybe you've recently done a renovation or even just brought in some new decor. Like, did you put up new posters? I don't know. What's going on in your salon? Where's that before and after? Another great one too is updated equipment or a service room. Next up is client-generated content. Now, I mean, there's no easier way to get new content to post than to let someone else do it, right? Now, big-time influencers are great, but you don't have to hire someone with 1 million followers to get some effective content generated for your salon. Simply ask a few of your favorite loyal clients to create some posts for your salon in exchange for a few perks. Encourage them to get creative and do their own content about their experience at your salon, the products and equipment that they use, and their results. You know, sometimes it's really nice to hear about how awesome your salon is or how cool a product is from someone who's not a salon employee. Trend alert. Okay, now this isn't like, ooh, get on board with all the new TikTok trends. This is like what's trending in your industry today. Okay, what's the latest craze? What's the newest thing that, you know, maybe some, even if your regular clients might not know about, like what's the latest, the greatest, the coolest stuff that the tanning industry has to offer. So again, I've given you a nice little list here to hopefully give you some inspiration. So what's trending right now? We've got violet bronzers, right? Those color correcting bronzers, complementary colors, opposite to orange, can help to cancel everything else so you just look gorgeous and amazing and beautiful and not like a grape, I promise. Things like bursting beads, right? Whether that is skincare bursting beads or bronzers. Vegan formulas, we're seeing way more of these now, which I was really happy to see in the past couple of years. Things like coconut water is a skincare ingredient, ceramides, hyaluronic acid, collagen peptides, sunless tanning waters. This is another one that I find really confuses our clients, right? They're like, how does this clear liquid give me a tan, right? And so again, bring forward your expertise to be like, well, DHA is a clear ingredient, but you know, as it reacts with the amino acids in the top layer of your skin, it's going to help to oxidize them and turn them brown. Hey, and all these beautiful tanning waters are transfer resistant color as well. One of my favorites, highlighting some shimmer sparkle tan toppers, right? Or even something like DIY at-home airbrush spray tan equipment if you're carrying that as well. Now, another type of post is this or that. Now, do me a favor, don't put the words this or that in the post, okay? You're just kind of showing two things, right? So this is a post to encourage engagement, right? You're comparing two products or services, and then you ask your followers to vote on their fave. This can be a video where you post a few this or that questions to staff or clients, showing the options on screen, and then they choose by gesturing or walking one way or the other. I'm sure you guys have seen what I'm talking about. It's like in the video, you'll see like the graphics at the top, and it'll be like UV tanning beds or spray tanning, and like all the girls or the guys working will kind of like walk down the line and go like left or right. Do you know what I'm saying? I hope you do. Okay, so this or that videos. So some of the other this or that's that relate to our industry is like intensifiers or DHA bronzers, you know, different brands, Caltan or Designer Skin, or, you know, if you're looking for Hemp or Hemp Nation, right? Another great post is how it started and how it's going. This is all about you, your salon, a staff member, or even a client, right? So it could be client before their UV tanning, right? So when they just start off, this is them now, right? You can show their glow up with the results and the products that they used. This could also be a client before their red light therapy, right? This is them now. And I'm talking like after like a couple of months, right? Show some really good results, highlighting those amazing skincare benefits and results and the products that they used. Or even something like staff training on how to spray tan, right? You can kind of show a little clip of them learning in their first day. Everyone's a little awkward if they've never done spray tanning before. And then you can show like, this is them now as like a totally confident, amazing pro spray tan artist, right? Another type of post is your pros and cons. So this is weighing out the benefits and drawbacks of a situation, product, or service on its own, or how it relates to another product or service. So this could be something like the pros and cons of buying tanning lotion online versus in salon. Now, I know what you're saying, and I agree. There is no pro to buying tanning lotions online. That's okay, right? But what I'm saying is that your clients don't necessarily perceive it that way, right? They might be like, oh, I buy my tanning lotions online because they're so cheap, right? So this is an opportunity to address that and let them know what the actual cons are of buying tanning lotions online versus in salon from a reputable dealer, right? Next up could be UV tanning beds versus UV tanning stand-up. Why did I type that so weird? So yeah, like in my mind, this is like, okay, so a lay down bed, right? It's relaxing, right? You can usually go for a longer time if it's like a 20-minute bed or a 15-minute bed, right? But one of the cons right, is maybe like things like pressure points if you don't move around, or, you know, those dreaded white armpits that you can kind of get, right? So one of the pros and cons of like using a stand-up is like, hey, they're usually a lot faster, right? A little more efficient, right? You can get your arms up. It's a better all over tan. You're not going to get any of those pressure points or light areas, but I mean, it's not as relaxing, right? It's like the longest standing 7 minutes of your entire day, right? So just weighing out those pros and cons of each, highlighting that. You can talk about the pros and cons of drop-in sessions versus signing up for memberships, or even like pros and cons of what it's like running your own business, right? And it doesn't have to be like real negative things, right? You can just be like, hey, this is what my everyday life looks like, pros and cons of like running your own salon, right? And make it fun, make it funny. All right, let's get into another great list here. This is quick tips. So again, this is your opportunity to share your expertise with your clients. So posting these nice little videos, again, whether, if it's a video or it is a graphic or text or image or what have you, right? This is sharing your expertise with your clients. So some examples of this would be how to prep for your spray tan. That trick where you use Tingle just for your legs. How to maximize your at-home tanning game with things like exfoliators, tan extenders, and sunless. That lovely trick of cranking up the AC during your UV session to get the best results. Of course, reminding our followers that sweat can act like a natural SPF, so you don't necessarily want to be super, super hot during your tanning session. How to avoid white spots and pressure points by using the stand-up every third session. Rotate between low and high pressure UV equipment to build color faster. Rotate your tanning lotions for better overall results. Using an applicator mitt to apply dark DHA tanning lotions to hopefully save your palms. Using your tanning lotion at home as a tan extender, or even using your indoor lotions outdoors, of course, always layered with an SPF. All right, you guys, so that is the end of the actual list of social media post ideas for tanning salons. I hope you found some inspo in there. Feel free to completely rip me off if that's what you want to do, like verbatim. That's cool. That's why I put this together, okay? We're going to end things with one last slide here. I wanted to put together just like a little reminder list, though, just some other kind of nice little quick tips for you guys for social media in general, okay? So some things to consider. Always decide what platform to focus on, okay? You don't have to be on everything, all right? Focus your energy on which platforms your clients and potential clients respond to the most and put your energy there, okay? It's that thing where like if you spread yourself too thin over too many platforms or too many projects or whatever you got going on, you're not gonna do any of them well, right? Get more focused. If literally all of your clients are like, Instagram is my jam, then just focus on Instagram. If you still have like an older clientele that prefers Facebook, that's okay too. If you have a younger demographic that's like, TikTok is super cool and nobody talks about Instagram anymore, right? Then jump onto TikTok, right? So just figure out where your clientele is, how you're best communicating with them directly, and focus on that platform. The other thing too is to remember to post consistently, okay? But this can be like, posting 2 to 3 times per week is perfectly fine, right? Focus on quality over quantity, okay? Posting several times per day unnecessarily will just get you unfollowed, right? The key here is to keep up a steady pace. Don't go from posting regularly to disappearing completely for weeks at a time. Also, you want to remember to encourage engagement. So when your followers are liking and commenting on your content, your posts will get recommended to more potential new customers, okay? Encourage engagement by using things like open-ended questions in your post, hold giveaways, contests, and polls. Ask your clients for feedback and be sure to be present and respond, okay? Create a calendar. Now, I know, this can seem really daunting, okay? There are 365 days in the year after all, but look, this doesn't have to be a year at a time. Work your way up to it. Set yourself a goal of putting together a weekly social media post calendar. Work your way up to 10 days or just 1 month or 6 months at a time, okay? An easy way to start building out your calendar as well is to come up with a seasonal and holiday post, right? Oh, and of course, don't forget about your Tanniversary, right? So there are some flagpoles that you can already kind of, sketch out on your calendar where like, hey, well, we're going to be doing a Valentine's Day promotion or an Arbor Day promotion or, something around our Tanniversary, right? But again, you don't have to look at the entire year and be like, oh, this is so much, this is overwhelming, I just can't. Just do it in small bites at a time, right? Set yourself small goals, and as you're achieving them, you're going to feel good about yourself, and it's going to keep you motivated and keep going. And truly, once you kind of put together your posting calendar once, you can kind of just keep using it year to year with small tweaks here and there. Next up, take good quality photos. Ooh, no, I skipped one. Make it a priority. Being present on social media is good for your business, period. Now, you won't always be motivated to post, which is why you have to be dedicated, okay? Make the time to commit to your social media marketing plan, okay? All right, now take good quality photos. Now, ironically, the lighting situation isn't great inside a tanning bed, okay? So stop taking photos of products in the tanning bed or you laying in the tanning bed, all this stuff. It's boring, it's Play-Doh, we don't need to see it anymore, okay? Now, if you want, pick up an affordable ring light off Amazon or just use natural sunlight for your photos. Take the time to make sure your photos look their best. Now, there are lots of free photo editing apps out there as well to punch up your pics. If you're taking product photos, try mixing it up with different backgrounds like fabrics or textures. Again, not just the inside of a tanning bed as a backdrop, okay? Let's try and get creative. Next up is use resources available to you, okay? Download popular apps for photo editing, video editing, templates, calendar planning, pre-scheduling your posts, or other support services. These won't always be free, but they will make your life a lot easier. Next up is get inspired. So having a hard time figuring out what to post? The Google machine is your friend. Now, truly, there are countless lists online, just like this one, to help inspire your next post. Even if they're generic, jot them down and brainstorm. How do I make this type of post related to the tanning industry? I mean, that's what I did, right? Another great source of inspiration is social media, right? Here's your excuse to scroll on your phone for a while. See what's currently trending, posts that you find funny or interesting, or even what other salons or manufacturers are posting, right? Next thing you know, you'll have a great new idea for a post. And finally, just remember, try to create content, not ads. Remember all the different types of posts we just went over. Yes, direct offers or promotions are necessary now and then, but to gain and keep followers and build your business, you need to create fun, interesting content that showcases the people behind your brand. Think of your social media as a way to strengthen your relationship with your client and how they really get to know you. It's also your first impression to potential new clients. All right, you guys. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you got some inspiration. I hope you're all excited to jump on to your social medias and make some fun new posts that you think that your followers will enjoy. As always, I've been Sarah Flynn, your national trainer here at Uvelux Tanning Support. Like I said, you can reach out to me via email or phone at the contact info on the screen here. At Uvelux, on all the things, we are on the Facebooks, the Instagrams, the Twitters, the YouTubes, the LinkedIns, the Pinterests. Yes, we're on TikTok, and yes, we're still on Snapchat, okay? Also, too, be sure to check out uvelux.com. If you're not registered for our web store already, please contact your dedicated customer service rep. They can get you your login, and then you can set up your password. The reason why I wanted to mention this here, other than the fact that it's super convenient to do your online orders with us now, is there's also a marketing portal on our website. Pick up a piece of paper here, you guys. Once you're logged in on our website, I should say, go to your My Account, which is at the top right corner, and then scroll down a little bit. On the left-hand side, you'll see the words Marketing Portal. If you click that, you're going to see all of the different brands that we carry. And as you click through all those folders, you're going to find product images. You're going to find pre-made social media posts, right? Formatted as little squares for Instagram or banners like Facebook. There's so much media there, you guys, that it just, again, it's one of those things that just makes your life so much easier. And all of that content is there for you to download and make it your own and share it on your social media, okay? If you have any questions about that, don't hesitate to reach out, again, to your dedicated customer service rep or even me. I'm always happy to help. It's what I do, okay? All right, you guys, again, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you got lots of inspiration. That is me for now. I will see you guys on the next one.